Pemirsa, salah satu pilar dalam pengelolaan kekayaan adalah melindungi aset kekayaan Anda. Nah, bagaimanakah caranya? Bersama saya Chandra Dewi, kita akan membahasnya tentunya dalam Cerdas 5 Menit. Dan bersama saya di Studio Metro Manulife, saya telah ditemani oleh Bapak Ajay Matur, Vice President Director Consumer Banking dari Bank ANZ Indonesia. Good morning, Ajay.
Good morning and thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming also. Okay, in wealth management, we have to protect our asset. Can you explain why we should protect our asset?
Sure. Firstly, let me just explain that financial assets are not the only ones that need to be protected. It's also social assets like members of your family. The reason we protect assets is to protect them against uncertainty. What uncertainty does is it causes change, and none of us really like change.
Yeah.
And we want to counter the impact of the negative impact of the change that may occur. As a result, by good planning, you can actually counter uncertainty and make decisions much more certain, like your standards of living, aspirations, or even dreams.
Okay. Now, how can we protect our asset?
Look, there are a couple of ways in which you can do it, and let me give you examples because those will make it much easier for us to understand the opportunity. Say, for example, if most of your money is invested in fixed return deposits, and if the interest rates are coming down, then the income that you will earn from those deposits will also come down. So what we need to do is we need to protect those investments and protect those income that is coming in. And one such solution is diversification. So that's one example of how you can protect your assets. The other one is that if there is the main breadwinner in your family and you want to protect his income, then you can do so by taking an insurance cover that protects the income that comes in from the breadwinner. So those are some of the options.
Okay, so what are your suggestions for us?
Well, I would say that we should have a mix of both. A mix of diversifying your assets into different instruments and at the same time taking an insurance which protects against the core family or the social aspect of the assets.
Okay, and I also ever heard about Bancassurance. Can you explain more about Bancassurance?
So Bancassurance in very simple terms is a collaboration between a bank and an insurance company. And the reason for that collaboration is that banks have a large customer base. And in that customer base, banks have very active relationship with their customers because most customers tend to keep most of their money with a few banks. And the advisor at the bank can actually assess the needs of the customer and can therefore offer insurance products that are best suited to meet that needs. On the other hand, the benefit for the insurance company is that they can move away from the traditional channel of distribution, which is agencies, etc., into more easier forms and low-cost forms of distribution like Bancassurance.
Okay, so the customer can find the right product based by needs because they have some kind of financial planner in Bancassurance.
That's correct.
Okay, but what kind of insurance product offered by bank?
Well, banks offer a variety of insurance products, and that's the best thing about Bancassurance as well, is that your insurance products can be depending on life stage of your goals, or at the same time depending on the need you may have. So, for example, there are insurance products that cover for medical emergencies like health or any other medical related incidents that may happen. So the income remains protected, and at the same time it takes a cover, so to speak, for the amount of money you end up paying to the hospital as well.
Okay, for the Metro TV viewers, maybe can you tell us why we should have Bancassurance?
Well, I can certainly say one big reason why I have a Bancassurance, and that is the reason why I think I would recommend it as well, is to create an education fund for your children. Education is getting more and more expensive as time passes by, and income is getting more and more uncertain as time passes by. So create a fund or take a Bancassurance where you protect your income and you continue to grow that income as well, so that it pays for your education of your children once they're at the stage when you need the money.
Okay, Ajay, thank you so much for your coming.
Thank you very much for inviting me again.
Tapi pemirsa, saya harus mengakhiri perbincangan kita kali ini. Saya Chandra Dewi, terima kasih atas perhatiannya. Cerdas 5 Menit, Cerdas Finansial. Sampai jumpa.
Dipersembahkan oleh